Well, hello there. This is Solder Solutions with Buck. I am Buck, and welcome to my shop. Today I've got a whisk that the handle has give up on it. It's my wife's favorite whisk, and she's claiming, and I have no doubts, that this thing is probably 25 years old. So the handle is broke and give up, and I was going to epoxy it back together, and I got thinking, all of these pieces of resin that we made for measuring cups and ink pens and different designs, we probably made this 5 years ago. I thought, well, I'll just make this, make her a new handle out of some resin we poured. So stick with me and I'll show you how we're going to do it. So we're here at the drill press, and some things we got to plan on, because this thing here went inside that, so therefore we need to drill a hole. So I've already marked off the ends and found the center. However, what I done, I got me a drill gauge with all the drill sizes. That thing fits snugly. Got some ears right there, so I think that'd give me enough room for the epoxy to go around it. Of course, that ear right there would help hold to it. But anyway, in a 1/4 inch is where I'm going to drill a hole. However, the depth of the thing we're going to have to figure too. So I got me a Jacob's chuck right here, and I have got it marked with a mark right there. I took a Sharpie and marked it. It's probably not hardly a 1/4 over. So you want to give yourself a little room, because you want that epoxy to bite on that thing. So we need to drill a 1/4 inch hole in the center of this thing right here, and that'll be what goes right here. Then we'll rechuck it up and make our, I don't know, we'll kind of do a design as we go. So to ensure that I've got this thing dead eye in the middle, what I'll do, I'll just touch this thing right here. And I got me a cone live center, and I'm going to touch that divot I got right there. So I just put a light pressure, just want to keep the slack out. We'll go ahead and tighten this thing up. Needs to be pretty tight. So now we'll take Jacob chuck, get our all right, so I'm going to drill this thing pretty slow. As long as the shavings are coming out, you're okay. But I've had the shavings stop before I realized that shavings need to come out, and they'll wind up busting that thing. As long as the shavings are coming out, it has a place to go. But normally what I do, when them shavings stop, I go get clean out and go again. And I am there. Okay. We didn't have to go very far. So let's check that out. Oh, look there. Yeah, that's going to work fine. So, what we're going to do now, and I used a brad point bit. Right now, we just make it round. I got a feeling it's almost like it's a little bit there, it's round there. When it brings them long shavings off, it's round. Now, we need to decide what I wanted to do is we need to decide what kind of design we look for. I ain't gonna make something like that. I was kind of make something where it kind of fits your hands good, but the size right here is kind of going to be important. From the start, is that something we want to do? Let's see. See, the plastic is a little bigger than that. So what we want to do, probably, well, that's too much. Probably look so. Yeah, let's go down to this point here. Right here, that's where that furrow will be. So I got a ways to go yet. I got the initial shape like I want it. I think we're going to need to do some sanding. Yeah, let's do some sanding and we'll just see how this thing goes. What I'm going to do, because, well, I do it for wood or anything, but what I'm going to need to do is set my dust collection up. That way, yeah, I want to got to be breathing this stuff, so I'll be back in a minute. I'll get that set up. So what I've got it down, I roughed in pretty good. I got some 220 wet dry sandpaper. So what I'm gonna do, we won't need the vacuum anymore. The wet will keep the dust down and get us a lot better finish here too. When I use this automotive wet dry sandpaper. So what I've got now is micro mesh sanding pads. I forget how far they go up. It's a set of them. I got them marked from the course all the way up. It's like, I don't know what the mesh is. But I know when you get to the last one, if you took your time and done them right, that dude is slick as glass. Yep. Those micro pads really, if you take your patience and do them, yeah. But what I got to do now is cut this off and go ahead and separate that. What I'm going to need to do is get that out of the way. It's going to trap in there if we ain't. If we don't, All I need to do is buff this end out right here, and I'll tell you what we could do. That's going to be fine. Yeah. Let me buff this end out, and we'll epoxy that thing in. So I got a rubber band I've run through that thing. I'm going to use it to clamp it in there where it won't move. It just as long as something holds it. But I've got me a piece here. I got me some, because it's going to fit just like that right there. That's close. Now, 5 minutes, 58, 9:58. That's going to be way too much, but I don't have to back up. It's doing some stinking. Now, I'm going to try to get some. Well, probably enough. Yeah, I can feel it. So what I'd like to do, had it in there, but it come out. Well, remember what I said. Always need 3 hands, no matter what you're doing. Now that'll hold her good and tight. Yep, it come out the top for sure. That thing's just full, don't it? I'm gonna let that set up. Let me put it in a vise where it sits straight up. Well, we'll let that set up and be back. I'm gonna read on that bottle there and I know it's 5 minutes, but before I go screwing with it too much, I want it kind of cured up. I know you need to do what you're gonna do with it in 5 minutes. So we'll give it some time. We'll come back. We'll give us some final thoughts on check this thing out. Well, I think it's set up enough now that we will be fine. I leave which I mixed it way too much, but that tells you it's set up. But anyway, that right there is a 25-year-old Whisk with a new handle and a new life. Appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, y'all be safe and happy whisking. We'll catch you on next one.